This short video is a reminder of how power plans work in e-care, and we're going to be using the diabetic ketoacidosis DKA plan as an example. Remember, a power plan usually contains advice, orders for drugs, investigations, and sometimes referrals, and so can help you manage a patient more efficiently and following trust protocols. All the diabetes plans can be found in the diabetes folder, and this is accessible from all the places you might order in. So you'd be able to find them from quick orders. Simply select the public folders, diabetes and endocrinology, and then diabetes orders. You can then see the full range of plans available and order the DKA protocol. Alternatively, you might be in one of the clinician workflow M pages. So in this example, the clerking M page. And if you select new order entry, again, you can see diabetes orders, and you can select the plan from there. Or if you prefer, from the left-hand menu, you can select Request and Care Plans. And again, the plans are there. You can, of course, if you know what you're looking for, simply search for the plan in the search box. So let's order the DKA plan. And here it is. Now, the first thing to note is on the left-hand side of the screen, you have this option, View. If we click here, I can see the plans that the patient is already on. So in this example, I can see there's a midwife exemption plan that's been initiated, a blood transfusion plan, and also the sepsis plan. I can also see there's some plans that have been completed or discontinued, and these are greyed out. This is because you can't go back into a completed or discontinued plan, but any plan that's still live, you can go back into, and we'll come back to that later in this video. There's a mixture of some advice and a range of orders that I might want to collect. And before you order, I just want to take you back to the left-hand side of the screen to this section called Related Results. Now, essentially, because we're in the DKA plan, the system is bringing me results that it thinks might be useful if I'm going to prescribe insulin or intravenous fluids for this patient. So as you'd expect, we see blood gases, vital signs, weight. If one was available, there would also be a blood sugar here. You can then simply select the elements from the plan that you want. So for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just going to select a fixed rate insulin infusion and a bag of fluid. I would sign that. As usual, the blue cross is telling me there's some missing details. And if I refresh, I can see what I've ordered. And in the View section, we can see that the insulin DKA protocol has been initiated. It's now a live plan and is in bold text. Anytime anyone clicks on this plan, the elements of the plan that have been prescribed can be seen on the right-hand side of the screen. You'll need to go back into the plan, either to reorder further tests or further fluids, or perhaps even just to access the advice within the plan. To do this, highlight the plan and then click the light bulb icon shown here. This brings back the entirety of the plan. I can now see what to do, and I can make further orders as necessary. Each time you click the light bulb, you will toggle between the elements that have been ordered from the plan and the entire plan. And in this way, you can use one plan for the patient's entire treatment of diabetic ketoacidosis. The plan will stay live until either every component that's been ordered has been completed, in which case the status of the plan will change to completed, as shown here in a midwife exemption plan, or if someone discontinues the plan. In a plan like DKA, because the insulin is a true continuous infusion, even if bags of intravenous fluid have completed, the plan will stay live because the insulin prescription won't complete until somebody marks it as discontinued. If you want to discontinue a single item in the plan, you can do that by right-clicking on the order, cancelling. Or if you're ready to discontinue the plan, you can click here. You'll be asked for a reason. And you have the option here, if perhaps there's something that hasn't been done yet or hasn't been given and you would like the patient to have it, although they don't really need the rest of the plan anymore, to select that. And then when we sign this, although the DKA protocol has now clearly been discontinued, and I won't be able to go back into it, the light bulb's been disabled, the bag of sodium chloride that I wanted to continue will now continue outside the plan, just like any other order. All of the plans work in a similar way, and the key things I'd like you to remember from this video are that you should view what plans a patient already has, go back into a live plan to order further elements by clicking on the light bulb, and make use of related results when you are ordering drugs and fluids from the plan.